Ed Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Louisiana's offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Who?
Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes the catch, it's Jensen. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Line up from the 31 on first down. Power football with the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I indeed did.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Man, be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
We're getting 18 in this weekend.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking downfield on first down.
Yep.
Defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate.
Got Notre Dame or Indiana or Purdue open for the window licker whenever he wants to.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Oh, he loves
part of the deal type shit.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley
update.
and knock him down for a loss. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Louisiana. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Well, the quarterback's great.
He found some
Problem
really
is
running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good
his feet are
turn
stuck
to
in
set up the
cement.
drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Going right to work up top.
He's gonna
and he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know.
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnes. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And his throw is incomplete.
What the fuck is that?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him
I
now.
just saw legs
DB
in
comes
there.
up, has to make a tackle.
Great.
Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Handoff to the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was
I don't like how the
open.
defense
Take a lot of
gets
vision
carved
because
up.
the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The return man's journey is stop, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll start this drive going to the air. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get the edge on the left. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
picked off. What
What kind of route is that?
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Back to throw, it's Howard. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. 2nd down coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Mountaineers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Howard. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cummings. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mountaineers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. That's caught. It's Barnes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it. First down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Now on first down from the 28. This time they'll go to the running game. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, App State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got his man downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
2 yards.
So now it's second and long.
Not catching.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Dozier. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's caught! Touchdown, Appalachian State!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Got the first down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. An impressive run from the back. gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Coming out with it, it's Perry. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30.
Good tackles, guys.
10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle.
Intercepted.
I thought he kept falling and fucking drag.
Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll run this play from the pistol. Throws to the wideout.
That's the longest developing RPO I've ever
He's
seen.
got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. Looking for the tie with the extra point. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going downfield for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Dozier. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. They'll try the outside to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Calhoun. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Key. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Fights off a defender. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Trying to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Howard. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. And they are pushing the ball down the field.
Why are we
A big
missing that
pickup on
fucking
that one,
tackle?
and the tackle is finally made.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. Thrust that arm out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Mountaineers are in the red zone. 29 Philly. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Scores on a sneak. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This drive will open from the 15. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Howard. Quickly out to the tight end. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Going up top again. This time he's got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. red zone looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass, it's Howard. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Takes a handoff. It's Alexander. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch on the left. Here he goes. Touchdown. Appalachian State.
Clear winner.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Howard. That's caught. It's Sampson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 11.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.